Moshi, welcome back to Nitro's Corner. I hope all of you had a great holiday and an even better new year. 2020 is gone. Let's leave that shit in the past and go plus ultra into 21. Today I'm bringing you my Christmas and New Year's manga haul, and your boy went a little bit different of a route this time. I didn't go my normal quantity, trying to get as many lots as I can for as little price as possible. This time I decided to go to the quality route, where I tried to get some rare manga lots that are out of print, and I ended up getting one that I think you guys are really gonna like. So let's get into it. Let's open up some manga before my cat and my dog get crazy and start hopping up all on me like they have in past videos. Oh, plus side note, stay tuned to the end of this video to hear about a very rare out of print manga giveaway that I'm doing. You're not gonna wanna miss that. Let's do it. So I think this time around, I'm gonna stay over here. I kind of like having this background, all my manga over here. My collection's still in the works. I'm kind of reorganizing, trying to figure out how I can fit all this on this kind of weird abstract bookshelf over here. But I think it could be a kind of a cool manga haul video. So I'll just have a little side reel going of the manga as I reveal it. And I'm just gonna talk over here, standing, feeling all loosey-goose and comfortable. Let's get into it. So the first series is A Man and His Cat Volume 1. If you saw my last video where I had my family choose a surprise manga haul for me for my birthday, they all chose a random series, all these people that have never seen anime, never read manga before. And my mother-in-law actually chose A Man and His Cat Volume 2. So I couldn't really read it yet since it wasn't the first volume and I couldn't find it anywhere else. But I finally got Volume 1. She got it for me for Christmas, and I'm excited to read it because I have no idea what it's about, but my cat loves it. He wants to read it with me. I'll let you guys know how it is once I get into that one, because it's gonna be a riot, a hoot. It's a real knee slapper, if you will. Next, I picked up the omnibus for Elephant Mead #1. Now, this is a series that I know a lot of people love, a lot of people have read or watched the anime. I actually haven't done either. I haven't gotten into the manga or the anime until I picked up this one. I'm about halfway through it. I think I just finished Volume 2, so the omnibus is, 1 through 3, so I'm about to start Volume 3. I gotta say, it's a pretty good series so far. It's not really what I expected. It really looked kind of light and like wholehearted from the cover and just like everything, like the cute little girls, but it's one of the goriest series I've really gotten into, and I can tell why it's Dark Horse Comics now. I definitely intend on getting the rest of the manga. I'll probably go the omnibus route because I think they look pretty cool with the colors. Like the first one's pink, obviously. The second one I think is green, and they have like a blue one, but they're all these like light kind of colors. I think it would really add a good aesthetic to the collection. So I definitely intend on getting the rest of those, if not for the appearance of them, just the story alone, because the story is good. I highly recommend watching or reading it if you can bear through a little bit of gore, because it definitely is gory, but the characters are pretty cool and I have fun with it so far. So recommend that one. Next, I picked up from Barnes & Noble's Volume 2 of Spy X Family, because Volume 1 I thought was freaking perfect. It blended like shonen kind of action, slice of life, and comedy together so well. I haven't really read a series that was kind of like comedy based, that had a lot of comedy elements to it, besides maybe like Assassination Classroom, where there's some kind of comedy tropes in there. Spy X Family is a shonen series, but it blends all the different styles of shonen together pretty well in just one volume. I haven't started Volume 2 yet, but I can only imagine that it gets better. I know this series has a lot of hype and we'll probably get an anime at some point. So I decided to pick it up. I'm gonna probably just keep collecting every volume as they come out. I don't really want to read ahead on like the Viz app or the Shonen app for this one. I'll just keep collecting and go at my own pace because I have a lot of stuff I'm reading right now. But highly recommend Spy X Family if you haven't picked that one up yet. I'm sure a lot of you have read into it, so you know what I'm talking about. And finally, for the single volumes that I picked up, in my last manga shopping video, if you guys have seen that, I'll tag it right up here. I was actually recommended by somebody in the store a series by the name of Remonster, which is an isekai. I'm not generally into isekais that much. I've seen parts of That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime, but it just really isn't my thing. This one though seems like it could be pretty good. I've heard a couple of people tell me that it's really good on my live streams and whatnot. A little quick note on it, as it's not one that's as popular as the other series. So a guy gets transported to a new world, like, you know, every isekai ever. In this world, he's reincarnated, or he takes the form of a lowly goblin. A lowly goblin, yes, Goblin Slayer, watch out. And this goblin, he eats things, eats other monsters, eats other animals, and he can acquire their abilities from doing this. I'm sure some of you have gotten into it, so maybe you can let me know down below, you know, the goods and the bads of the series. I definitely will read this first volume. I'm not sure if I will pick up more of it. Maybe it'll end up going in a giveaway here pretty soon. I'm not positive. We'll see once I get to it. Like I said, I have a lot I'm reading right now. This next series, oh boy. This next series is one that I am so excited for, guys. I haven't started it yet. I haven't seen any of the anime, but I know that it's like a must for every manga collector, and that is the omnibus for Blade of the Immortal. Now, I know a lot of these are going out of print. A lot of these are kind of rare to get. So I picked up the first 3 omnibuses for me for Christmas. Now, I got all these at retail price, so they're around $18, $18-20 range after tax. I got them off Amazon, and as soon as I did, they started going out of print a lot quicker. I know a lot of people are talking about these, so I went and ordered volume 4. That one hasn't technically come in yet. I ordered that off Amazon. It was a little bit more than retail. I think I got it for like 28 bucks around there. So I think that's still worth it. I mean, 3 volumes of a really cool series. I'm sure I'm gonna love it. It's right up my alley. Dark Horse Comics, I love everything they produce. And I definitely am planning on reading this as one of my next series, probably when I finish Berserk. I'm currently on volume 18 in Berserk. I started about a week and a half ago, so I'm really flying through that. But after getting the first 4 volumes of the omnibuses, I looked to see how much the rest are, because I know that, you know, 5 through 7 are completely out of print now. The later volumes came out at a later date, so they're still in circulation. There's still some retail volumes at local stores, but 5 through 7 I've seen going for like $100, over $100. So I may wait till they reprint to get those, because I'm not really sure if I can justify spending that much on these yet. Maybe I'll be so obsessed that I just do it, or I try to trade for some other collector like I did with this next series. If you've seen any of my past manga haul videos, any of my past manga reading log videos, or my live streams searching for manga, you would know by now that I have become completely infatuated with Mushishi. So much so that I picked up volumes 1 through 7. Now, this was kind of controversial for me, because I really wanted like new or very good condition books. But to do that, you have to spend $1,700 to $2,500, and I just couldn't justify doing that. So I ended up biting my tongue and going for the ex-library copies. I've seen them range around, you know, for these 7 volumes, you could probably pick them up. I've seen going for like $600 to $700. I ended up getting these for roughly $100 out of pocket. Now, if you guys want to hear more about how I work these deals and how I trade and how I get these good prices for such rare out of print series, then let me know in the comments below. Maybe I'll make another video specifically on that. But for this series, like, I'm kind of stuck now, not knowing if I want to try to restore them. I've seen a lot of restoration ex-library copy mangas, videos from a lot of people out there. But the thing with Mushishi is they don't have the typical manga cover where it's almost like that plasticky, matte feeling. The cover for Mushishi is actually more like a paper, like a harder paper, like a cardstock style cover. So I'm just nervous that if I do try to restore these and add like Goo Gone to get rid of the adhesive, and I use the hairdryer to try to get like any of the stickers off, I'm worried that it might absorb and affect the paper of the covers, since they don't have that protective coating like most manga do. So I may just keep them as a library version. It's not really that big of a deal. You know, it's not ideal to have stickers on it. It's not ideal to have the little covers on the edges. But at the same time, these books now kind of have a story to them. They kind of have journeyed through the world and have found their way to me, which is kind of cool to think about. I mean, I believe they came from like, I don't even know, like Kansas or Louisville or like some. They came out west, the Midwest somewhere. But it's really cool to see how they kind of have journeyed throughout the world and then they found their way to me, because that's kind of like what the Mushishi story is. It's all about a traveling, kind of like a traveling doctor or scientist who goes around and just cures people's problems and helps them with these unexplainable phenomenon. And that's kind of what it feels like to me about getting these books. I became so infatuated with them, searched and traded and did everything I could to get them. And these are the ones that just so happened to land in my lap. Now, let's get into the good details I know you guys are waiting for. And that is the rare out-of-print manga giveaway. By now, you guys may be able to guess what that is. And if you did, you'd be right. It is Mushishi. Cause your boy picked up an extra copy. So now I have extra volume 1s and extra volume 2s. So if that sounds good to you guys, what I'm gonna do is a giveaway of volume 1, not only volume 1, but also volume 2 of Mushishi. Yes, that's right, guys. I am giving away volume 1 and 2 of Mushishi, the very rare out of print to die for every collector's dream. Now I think to do this, since this is such a huge giveaway, once this video gets to 100 likes, I'm gonna come out with another video talking about the rules to enter and the regulations, when the giveaway is gonna be, because I haven't really figured that part out yet. So send this to your friends that would be interested in getting this giveaway. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and once we get this up to 100 likes, I'll make another video coming out with more information. But for now, guys, that is my New Year's and my Christmas manga haul. I hope you all had a great holiday. I hope you all had a great New Year. I hope you picked up some of your favorite series and some of those rare series out there. And I look forward to seeing your manga hauls. For now, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay tuned. I love you.